Ji Khalsa Waheguru Ji ki Fateh, dear students. I hope you all are fit and fine. So today we will start our new chapter, chapter number 6, time, motion and speed. So we will do introduction of the chapter. So, dear students, open your page number 47 of your science book and see. Chapter name is time, motion and speed. So, what is time, you know? And motion means movement of an object and speed of an object. Clear? So, let us start our new chapter. So, imagine a timeless world. So, tell me, can you imagine a timeless world? So, timeless world can be possible if there is no time foundations for anyone. So, can this world be possible? Or can any organization can work? So let us think about it. One day rolling into another, months spilling by and years uncounted for. So if there is no time foundation are there, if there is timeless world, then nothing would be possible. What do you think would be the greatest problem in such a world? So tell me, what will be a greatest problem if there is a timeless world? Is there any problem? Yes, of course. There will be a lots of problem because of the timeless world. What problems? How would you know when to reach school? If there is no time, then how do you know? Then when will you reach school? How would anyone know when a train or plane would arrive at or leave at a place? If there is a timeless world, then how we come to know that a train has arrived at a station, a plane has a leave? How would you know when the summer vacations start? So if there is no time, then how would you know the summer vacation has started? This is the school time, this is dispersal time, this is the morning time, this is lunch time. Then everything would be possible only and only because of the time. If there will be a timeless world, nothing would be possible. So next we have measuring time. Most likely this is why people felt the need to measure time. So why they felt that they need to measure time? Because they don't know when school will open, when there will be dispersal at school, when train will come at station, when aeroplane will leave from a airport, when there will be a summer vacations, they don't know. So knowing all the aspects, that's why they felt to measuring time. To be able to communicate and coordinate with each other, to be able to match times and do things together in a systematic way. So why we need to measure time? We need to measure time to communicate and coordinate with each other. To communicate and coordinate with each other. So, to be able to match times and do things together in a systematic way, so that we can do all the things in a systematic way. You have learned in your previous class that in order to measure something, we need to have a unit of measurement. So, tell me one thing, if we want to measure something, so we need a unit to measure it, isn't it? Without a unit, can we measure anything? Suppose you measure a milk in liters or kiloliters. That we want 2 liters, 3 liters, 4 liters. So if we want a cloth of your uniform, you need 5 meter, 6 meters. If we need a sugar from a shop, we have a unit kilograms, grams. So to measure anything, we have a unit. Similarly, time also has a unit. So, a unit of measurement is a known fixed quantity with which we compare an unknown quantity we wish to measure. So, what is unit? So, what is unit? A unit of measurement is a known fixed quantity. It is a fixed quantity with which we can compare an unknown quantity we wish to measure. Like we measure sugar in kilograms, clothes in meters, distance in meters, kilometers. Clear? So we measure time in which unit? Seconds, minutes. It is easy enough to fix a certain length or mass as the standard against which to measure other lengths or masses. So, it is easy for us to measure lengths, masses with a standard unit. Clear? But how does one quantity time or fix a portion of it? The only way to do this is to choose the time interval between two events as a unit of time. So what we do? We choose a time interval between the two events. What should one keep in mind while choosing events with which to make a portion of time? That the events occur at regular interval of time. So, whatever events we are taking, they should be occur at regular interval of time. So we have periodic events. An event that occurs at regular interval of time is called periodic. So what do you mean by periodic? Periodic events means an event that occurs at regular interval of time. This means that regular interval of time means that if so, regular interval means, suppose in school your periods start at 10 and over at 10:30, then start at 10:30 and over at 11, then the bell of the period goes after every half an hour interval. Clear? So this event is occurring at a periodic. Why should one choose a periodic event to fix a unit of time? So why should we choose a periodic event? Let us take the barking of dog as an example of an event that is not periodic. So tell me, if a dog barks, is it a periodic event? No, not at all. Barking of dog is not an periodic event. Why? Because it has not fixed time to bark. It can bark in the evening, in the morning, in the afternoon. Suppose we choose a time interval between two barks as a unknown of unit of time. Suppose we choose the time interval between two barks as a unit of time. So if we choose the time interval between two barks as a unit of time, there would be no way to fix this quantity. So is there any way to fix this quantity? It would keep changing since dogs do not bark at regular interval of time. So if we take the time interval between two barks, so suppose if dog bark at the morning and then at the evening, okay? So from morning to evening there is a fixed time interval. So now next day dog bark at the afternoon. So is dog has fixed interval of time for barking? No. So it would keep on changing because they don't bark at regular interval of time. Next we have most likely the idea of using periodic events to measure the time occur to people by watching nature. Many natural events like the rising of sun, the waxing and waning of the moon and the changing of seasons are periodic. Now tell me, rising of the sun is periodic? Sun rises in the morning and set in the evening. The waxing and waning of the moon changes its positions. Half moon, full moon. So it has a periodic time. Changing of seasons are periodic also. Like if we have winter season, then after that we have a summer season. So these are periodic. People down the ages have used to rising of the sun to measure a day. So earlier people used to how they measure a day. If there is a rising of the sun, then say that day has started. In many civilizations, the interval between one new moon and next was taken as a month. And how? In many civilizations, the interval between one new moon, when there is a new moon, and the next is taken as the month. In general, the cycle of seasons were used to mark a year. So, how? The rising of the sun mark a day. An interval between one new moon and next was taken as a month. And cycle of seasons was taken as a year. It was in the earlier. Clear? Thank you and have a nice day. Next, we'll do next video.